Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. We found the intro. All right. In a hypothetical world where we are not voicing our own characters, who are we going to cast to voice the characters on Dames and Dragons?
Oh, I already know.
You go first then. You go first then.
Yeah. Who?
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, this is really, really obvious, but I would definitely pick Charlie Day to voice Slake.
Oh, yeah. That actually, I can see that.
Yeah, I see that very, very much.
I feel like that's the voice you're doing. Is Charlie
that's
Day.
my very rough Charlie Day impression is where I kind of started with Slake's voice. So, so that's my pick.
That's your pick. Okay. Caitlin? Do you know? Do you have any idea?
I actually do know. Do you know? It's the exact voice that what's his name, Eddie Redmayne does.
You're talking about the voice Eddie Redmayne does in Jupiter Ascending, aren't you?
Yes.
Oh my god,
that is what
insane.
That's what Corbin would be.
A wild choice. I respect you.
Thank you,
Rudy.
Thank you.
Rudy, who would voice Aroth?
I refuse to answer this as a professional voice actor. If you cast anyone outside of me, I would break everything.
There'd be a lawsuit.
If I found out that Zeroth was being played by anyone that isn't named Rudy Basso, there would be...
What if we found another person named Rudy Basso who
You mean the Italian Rudy Basso? The amateur soccer player?
Yeah,
semi-professional? And dental hygienist? Who I'm Facebook friends with?
Yes.
He exists.
We're going to reach out to
hire that Rudy Basso.
We're going to get him on. We're going to get him on the podcast.
Every now and then I post on his Facebook wall, VV Rudy Bassi, which is Go Rudy Bassos, with no context whatsoever.
Good work.
Oh, I love that. Good. I'm so glad.
I'm sure he loves that too.
I'm sure too.
Kat, who would you choose to voice literally every character that you play?
Yeah,
who would be the narrator? Who would be
Dashing Dawson?
Okay, so that's the thing, is I was thinking, like, okay, who would just be the narrator voice? Mm-hmm. And honestly, I want to say, like a Charlize Theron.
Ooh.
Like, yes.
You know? Like, sort of some gravitas in that voice.
Yeah, I love that shit.
But who would voice Dashing Dawson? That, I think, would be Mark Hamill. I think that's gotta be Mark Hamill all the way.
I know, you're right, actually. Yeah, that
which of Mark Hamill's voices, though, are we thinking? Like,
I feel like it would be sort of like, maybe sort of along the lines of his Joker voice, you know?
Yeah, like a less insane Joker,
more
like silly Joker.
Because
Dashing Dawson comes off as, like, composed at first.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm trying to think who was... Oh, well, who would play Fran? I was trying to think, like, who else is on this podcast?
Fran Drescher.
Oh.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. Well, then, I'm going to go gather all of those people up.
Yep.
And then we will play some D&D. My name's Kat, and I am played by Charlize Theron.
My name's Caitlin, and I'm played by Eddie Redmayne in Jupiter Ascending.
And who is Eddie Redmayne playing as
Eddie Redmayne's playing Corbin.
I'm Charlie Day, and I'm playing Hannah in Dames and Dragons, who is playing Slake.
Hi, my name is Rudy Basso. I'm playing Rudy Basso in Dames and Dragons, playing Zeroth, the half-elf Dex warrior / sorcerer.
Love it. Love to hear it. All right, so last time you guys, you departed from the town of Doval, I forget which one. But you left there on the ship, the Wandering Sun. You met up with some old friends who are running the ship, and on your way across the seas, you spotted some dude climbing a big scary Torva tower, and it was your big pal Zeroth.
Hey.
Hooray!
And you found Zeroth and were like, "What are you doing?" And Zeroth said, "I'm gonna go rescue my friend Mila, or Milava." And you said, okay, we're gonna help. And so you did. And then you dropped a bomba, onto a big scary guardian. And then that big scary guardian, well, Zaroth pushed it off of the tower.
Hey.
That was a fun time for everybody. But the other one did hurt you guys rather badly. But you hurt it worse, and you killed it. And that's where we are now. You are still stuck in the floor.
I say to Corbin, Corbin, don't step on any of the purple tiles, okay?
Listen, I'm way ahead of you. I already knew that shit. I just kept it to myself.
Thanks.
I didn't know.
I know you didn't know. Any ideas on how we might get our legs back?
I poke it with my sword.
It is solid.
Does it chip away at all easily, or?
Not from a rapier,
Cut
no.
myself out.
I think if we do like an observation check or something, there might be some way of like, I don't know.
Yeah, let me.
Why don't you make a
doing-
perception check?
I would love to.
Yeah. Can we all do that?
Yeah, everybody.
Yeah.
Perception checks all around.
Do I hear an alarm going off or anything else happening? Okay.
No.
I rolled a 7. I'm stuck here forever, I say.
I only rolled 12.
Okay.
I rolled a 17.
Corbin, you are killing
Hell
it today.
I'm on
Really,
it. Well,
Corbin?
I rolled a 12, but I have really good perception.
Corbin, you see on the dismembered body of the guard, there is a square key.
Corbin picks up the key and holds it, like, up in the air.
Cool. Can we?
Is there somewhere for... Can I put the key somewhere?
Great question. To remind you what is around you, you are in a circular hallway around the outside of the tower. There are busts of monsters lining the inside wall of the tower.
Look at the monsters. Look at the monsters.
Okay, I guess... Yeah, Corbin's gonna go investigate the bus.
Why don't you roll me investigation?
Bust, Inspector.
Bust these busts. 17 again.
17? All right, yes, you examine the busts around the hallway and you find one that is a carved Castra head. And in the back of the Castra's throat, there is a keyhole.
Corbin jams that key right in there.
All right.
Please tell me it doesn't bite me and rip my arm off.
The Castra's mouth closes slowly. And you have plenty of time to remove your arm.
Yay.
Oh god. I like pull my arm out and I fall back in terror.
And as its jaws snap shut, a hidden door behind it opens, leading to a staircase leading up and down. However, when you look in, you see that the stairs down have been blocked by debris. So you can only go up.
Does not help us.
Are Slake and Zaroth like still?
Yes, they are
Trapped?
still
Chilling.
trapped.
I turn around and I look at them like very excited, like I think I've freed them, and then they're still trapped, and I'm like,
Are any other tiles colored?
Nope, they are all black or purple.
I guess I could still use stone shade.
I
Such
mean,
a waste,
maybe the
but-
solution is up the stupid stairs.
Well, I don't want you to go alone
Yep.
now.
He's
I was
fine.
strong
He
as
can turn into
hell.
a
You
crow.
can get out, probably.
Yeah.
I guess scout it. So can you send Burger Jerger?
I get
Yeah, she's just been circling
Triggers.
this.
Burger
okay.
Jerger.
I guess Burger Jigger, go look upstairs, but be careful.
Aw.
Burger Jerger swoops in and says, "I'm never careful," and flies up the
Aw,
stairs.
Damn it! Now we know where Corbin gets it.
Yeah, honestly.
Burger Jerger comes back down and says, "It's just a weird dark hallway with some creepy statues. So, I don't know."
I feel like those might be more statues that we just fought. And I don't want to fight more than one at a time.
Well, no, they're like real statues. They are of a creepy man holding creepy stuff. So, I don't know. Maybe they'll come to life.
Well, I think you should go investigate those statues, and if they're murder men, just run back down.
Okay, that's what I'll do. I'm just gonna go up and take a look, and like, you guys can just stay here and chill out. I'll be back. And then I run up the stairs, Catherine.
All right. You find yourself in another circular hallway with solid marble black floors and solid black walls. The last of the day's dim light casts strange shadows through the small slitted windows in the outer wall. You get the crawling sensation of being watched as you enter the hallway. Will you make a perception check, please?
That is 7.
No, you don't notice anything. It's totally normal and it's fine.
Cool. Can I investigate one of the statues?
Yes. There is a statue on the north and south side of this circle.
Okay.
Which one do you want to investigate?
The one closest to me.
They're equidistant from you.
Okay, I guess the north side.
All right. The north side is a statue of Torva. This one shows him holding the head of Pavia. The bloody stump of her neck is dripping with suspended opals.
I flip the bird at it, and then I turn around. I want to investigate the other one.
The other statue is another one of Torva, and this one shows him holding an axe and a sword, which drip with rubies.
I also flip this one off, and then I go back downstairs.
Slake and Zeroth, what do you guys talk about while Corbin is gone?
While we're both in stone cased, I'm like, so how'd you start running with these weirdos?
Oh, well, let's see. Gosh, it feels like it's been a long time now, but I guess it kind of hasn't. Well, I was doing an internship, and then I moved up the ranks, and now I'm like an associate.
Cool.
But you were with the Estrons for a while, and Leica, how was that?
That was good, I say, and then I look off into the distance.
Did something happen?
Yeah. I messed it up like I mess everything up. And then I look off into the distance.
Oh, jeez, I mean, I'm sure you don't... Well, do you want to talk about it, or...
Are you suffering from high-quality podcasts? You see, quality podcasts stimulate parts of your brain, leading to an irksome condition called thinking. But suffer no more, my friend. Introducing Discount Storytime's blend of fictional nonsense and rancid gibberish to provide soothing relief. Try Discount Storytime today. Available on most podcast catchers and at discountstorytime.com.
Consult your healthcare provider before listening to Discount Storytime. Not intended to treat unicyclitis, pickleball liver, or jittering expectations.
I think no. Thank you.
And at that point is when Corbin comes back down.
And I tell Zeroth and Slake, I say, it's just like some weird, like, self-obsessed statues of Torva. It was creepy, though. Like, I felt like I was, like, being followed, but I didn't see anything, so it's probably fine. It's totally cool.
There weren't, like, any hidden mechanisms, or
Nope.
They weren't, like, magical statues?
Not that I could tell.
Yeah, can you just magic our...
I mean...
There might have been a magical... There might have been a mechanism, but you might have pushed it off the tower.
Did not care.
Yeah, I clearly didn't see it, so I was just gonna magic you guys out. I cast Stone Shape on Zeroth and Slay on the stone around their feet, and I just, like, melt it away so they can step away.
Do you shape it into anything
Thank
cool?
you.
Yeah, I shape it into, I shape it into a small statue of Pavia holding Torva's severed head.
Yes! I thank Corbin, and I say, oh, Corbin, that's beautiful.
Thank you. I've been thinking about it a lot for the past, 2 minutes.
All right, so you guys head back upstairs, and perception check from Slake and Zeroth, please.
22.
Holy fuck.
22.
Thank God.
Very
'Cause
good.
I got 9.
Slake, you, like Corbin, you don't notice anything strange, but Zeroth, you see your shadows. Yours and Slake's start to move a beat behind you.
I immediately hit my shadow with my sword.
And the shadow jumps away and then flees, as does Slake's. Corbin's shadow is gone entirely.
I'm going to point at my shadow and try to send a message to it.
Oh.
And I say, dude, what the hell? I thought we were cool.
Your shadow does a big, like a neener, and then escapes into the darkness of the hallway.
Does it respond back to me? Because it can. Okay.
It does not.
Well, that was weird, and I didn't like it.
Do you point it out? Like,
I mean,
me
you
and
all
Corbin
saw
notice
me
it all?
try and hit the ground with
Okay.
with my sword.
I guess you're right. Yeah.
I think at this point, Corbin notices that he doesn't have a shadow, and he starts like spinning around trying to find it like a dog, but he can't.
Then do you sit
It's
down and
not
take
there.
a nap like a dog after spinning around a couple times?
Yeah, I kind of fall down a little bit, but like I don't pass out. Not this time.
Do you take Burger Jerger with you, or do you leave her at the balcony?
Burger Jerger.
I think Burger Jerger can come with me.
Burger
All
Jerger
right,
already
Burger-
went here, remember?
Yeah.
So her
Yeah, she
shadow's
was
in
here
there
already
too.
once, but
Yeah. Burger
Does she have a
Jerger's shadow
shadow?
is also gone.
oh,
Great.
Burger Jerger.
Burger Jerger, she flaps along next to you, Corbin, and settles onto your shoulder and says, I don't like this. This place is creepy.
Yeah, it's
Does
weird.
Burger Jerger speak in Crow, or
Yes, you can't understand
so I
her,
hear
Zara.
more of that?
Yeah, you hear caw, 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 and then Slake and Corbin responding like, yeah, I understand, Crow, giant crow.
I say, yeah, agreed, Crow. Like I know what they're saying.
Kat, can I investigate the statue of Torva with his weaponry?
Yes, you can investigate.
Cool. 18.
18. Okay, with an 18, you investigate this statue, and you see there's something strange about the rubies. They're not suspended via any like string or wire. They're just dripping, and you see that they are actually very slowly emerging from these blades and then suspending in the air.
That's weird that they're not like infinite then. Like you'd think the whole room would just be filled with them.
I don't know. Do you want to touch them?
Well, what? No. I'll point it out to the others.
So Arcana check. For some reason,
Yeah, do an Arcana check.
Arcana. I have rolled a natural 20. Which
A
gives me
natural
a total
20.
of
Shit.
23.
So this is some conjuration magic happening here, and the rubies, as they drip down to the floor, they stay solid, and you hear a blink, blink, almost like dripping blood.
Wait, do they hit the floor
They
though,
do.
or are they like?
They do hit the floor.
So there's like a.
Are they
I was
piling
about to say,
up?
there's a big pile of rubies.
There is not a big pile of rubies, and from your natural 20 Arcana check, you can tell that this whatever spell is on these was activated when you came up onto the floor.
Okay, so it just
Yep.
started doing it.
Ooh.
Can I come over? I want to cast find traps.
All right. So the trap you find is on both of these statues. If you try to take any of these gems, the gems would begin to multiply exponentially and fill the room.
What a way to
Yeah, I
die.
figured something like that.
Yeah.
Rich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do we do then?
Great question.
I put a
Where do
bag
we
underneath
go?
the
Is
rubies.
there another-
Get rich.
Put the bag of holding underneath the
You don't
rubies.
have the bag of holding.
I know, we don't have it.
But God, what a way!
Wait, so question. Is there any other exit to this room?
Not that you see.
Well, I guess let's go investigate the other one and see if there's like
Yeah.
something I don't know else.
One with Pavia's head.
Yeah. As you head over there, why don't you all make another perception check for me?
I rolled a 5.
Oh no.
God, why?
I got 18.
Okay, thank God for Corbin. Thank God for Corbin.
Yeah.
Corbin, you see all 4 of your shadows, Burger Jergers included, slip up the wall behind Pavia's statue Zeroth, your shadow takes a moment to do another neener
Oh, you son
before
of a bitch.
disappearing up the wall and into the floor above.
Corbin points.
Is there a specific part that they disappear through? Like the middle
Yeah.
or the edges?
Like they disappear up the wall and like through the join
The
between the
side.
ceiling
Yeah,
and the
okay.
wall. Yeah.
I want to go just like investigate that
Yeah.
general
Okay.
Maybe
area.
there's like a
Roll
trap
investigation.
door or something up there.
Well, that
How do we
was
just gotta break the ceiling?
So that is 8.
Corbin, it just looks like a ceiling. You're like, this is definitely a ceiling.
I can perceive, but I cannot deduce.
Can I look at the stupid ceiling?
Yeah, Corbin pointed it out to you guys, so yeah, you can all investigate.
Yeah.
I only got, 12.
Zeroth, do you save the day?
With an investigate check? Probably
Yeah.
not. Let me give her a go.
Please.
No. 9.
Damn it.
You guys perceive nothing. It's very dark and shadowy. It's hard to see if there's anything on the ceiling.
Can I have advantage because I have dark vision?
Yeah, I guess you do have dark
Your
vision.
call. You can say
Actually,
no.
No,
Hell
that
yeah.
makes sense. That makes sense.
I'm
And
a
actually,
half
Slake,
elf.
I think you have dark vision too.
You're half orc, right?
Oh, I do have
Yeah.
dark vision.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys both do.
Yeah, Corbin's just
I
a
didn't
human.
realize
I
that was
do
the reason
not.
we couldn't see.
Yeah, it's dark.
Okay.
I also have.
And we could also,
lantern.
fucking...
I have a. I
Yeah.
have like a
Yeah,
fancy lantern.
I bet.
It's a hooded lantern because this was a stealth mission.
Ooh.
Yeah, neat.
Ooh.
But yeah, if you want to,
I rolled
Slake and
a 7.
Zeroth can take advantage.
On my second roll.
7,
so-
okay.
Oh, my second roll, I rolled 16.
16, that'll do it. You peer
Finally.
You peer up with your special eyes, and you see that the ceiling above looks very purposefully cracked and weak. It looks like it could be broken.
Okay. So I'll point it out to the others. I'll say, it looks like there's a big crack in the ceiling. We might be able to cave it and move up.
Oh, nice. Let's see. Thunderwave. This sounds like a job for a thunderwave to me.
Oh, fuck yeah.
As long as we don't
I can-
collapse the ceiling in on ourselves
yeah.
and
And then I
die.
waggle my eyebrows at Corbin because I don't know thunderwave.
Okay, I say, everybody stand back 5 feet from me.
I stand back like 10 feet.
Good job. Good job.
Burger Jerger comes
Zeroth?
and perches on Zeroth's head.
Oh, I'm not
hell yeah.
wild about it, but also
Her talons do dig into your
Okay, I
hair
move my
and
head.
scalp.
watch the dew.
she just-
I say, referring to my very cool hair. Yeah.
Which Corbin and Slake you interpret as whatever.
Hell yeah. It's my girl. Okay, I cast Thunderwave at the ceiling, I guess.
The ceiling breaks apart,
Yeah.
and you now have a way up if you can climb up.
I have a grappling hook because
Well,
Slake and I
how
can
long
climb
does-
up because we still have spider climb.
That's true.
Yeah,
I was
spider
gonna say,
climb
how long
lasts
does
an
that
hour.
last?
It lasts an hour.
That's an hour.
Oh, hell yeah.
And then you can fly up, right? Friend Corbin? Bird friend?
Corbin, you are now in dungeon, so you have a limited amount of wild shapes.
Okay.
I can
Does
pick
my
him up and
crow-
throw him.
Yeah, if you're strong. You can just carry him. Or
Yeah,
just carry
just
him.
throw
I
me.
guess throw.
Yeah, I don't care.
But
Can I throw
Yeet.
How high is
Yeet
it?
your boy!
I want to yeet him.
Please yeet
There's
me.
a
I wanna
10-foot
yeet him
ceiling.
up. Can I yeet?
why don't
Yeah,
all
you
right,
can-
I'm gonna go
You don't
do
even
it.
really need
Roll
to
to
yeet.
yeet?
You can just give him a boost.
Oh, it's
All right, but I want
I
to
thought it was-
throw.
Okay,
High
yeet.
up.
Yeet the boy.
Throw me.
Do I have to roll to yeet?
Yeah, roll to yeet.
Can we stop saying eat?
Okay. Whatever.
We're hip with the team.
This
That's so yeet.
is a strength one, right?
Yeah, it'll be a strength.
18 to yeet.
That does.
Oh, hell
Corbin,
yes.
you have been yeeted.
I get launched.
And you land in the room above and are joined quickly by your companions.
Scuttling up.
Do I see that son of a bitch shadow?
You see a lot of shadows. It is pitch dark on this
Oh,
floor.
hell yeah. I take out the hooded lantern.
Your lantern does not fall any further than 5 feet around you, nor does your dark vision pierce the gloom.
Okay, I'm going to light a torch and throw it into the darkness. This is a good idea, I say, and I nod at both of you.
You're saying this about your own idea?
The torch disappears into the darkness. You do not see its light.
Okay, I hate it here. Okay, let me try casting light.
All right.
As a cantrip.
The light does not pierce further than 5 feet.
Okay, well, then let's just all stand together and begin walking.
You very slowly, very carefully move your way around the room, and using your 5 feet of light around you, you see nothing. There is nothing in this room. It is just floor and ceiling, and then suddenly there is absolutely nothing as you find a open edge. There are no walls or railings, just evenly spaced pillars along the sides. Once you get to the edge of it, the magical darkness ends, and you're looking out at the ocean. Will you guys make a wisdom save?
Okay. Damn. Oh, that's only 13.
I rolled a 15.
That's 14.
Okay, all of you fail.
Really?
You will all take 9 damage. Corbin, you hear, in your ear, you hear whispering. And it's Fran's voice, and she's saying, Corbin, get me out. Corbin, you stupid idiot, I'm trapped here. Slake, you hear... Slake, you hear Mary's quiet, voiceless sobs. And Zeroth, you hear Mila pleading. Zeroth, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Please help me. I don't know what's happening to me, Zeroth. He just left me here. I'm so cold.
Do I recognize this as like my message spell? Is it similar? Can I respond back? Do I think that she'll hear me?
You are not sure if she can still hear you. It is just a voice in your head.
I, in my head, voice say, Where are you? I want to help you.
And the pleading just continues as though you have not spoken. Just Zeroth,
this is
I'm
fucking
so
me
sorry.
up.
I'm sorry.
I'm
left you,
gonna go
Zeroth.
run up the pillar and try and get away from this.
As you try and escape the darkness begins to writhe. Shadowy bodies that are piled high around you reach with long, spidery fingers, and a voice that you can hear now chants, abandoned, abandoned, abandoned. And please, we're gonna do a little strength contest, Zeroth.
I rolled a 12.
Oh, you are so good! I rolled an 11.
No.
So, Zeroth, this magical darkness claws at you and your clothes, but you are able to escape its grasp.
I am going to get on the pillar, then I'm going to, knowing how this is not an easy thing to escape, I'm going to reach my hand over to Corbin and say, come on, get out of here. I'll help you. And hopefully assist him in escaping. Knowing how strong Slake is, I don't think Slake probably needs the help. I saw that yeet, as you say, again and again.
Corbin.
So, I think you'll be fine.
All right, Corbin, why don't you make your saving or your strength contest at advantage?
I didn't need your fucking help.
Well, you won't be getting it again, okay?
It was a 20, but
20,
not
but
natural.
All right, you are able to make it out. You grab Zeroth's hand. You also do not have spider climb on you, so you just sort of have to cling to the outside of the pillar. And, all right, Slake.
All right. Okay. Oh my God. Okay, it was a 20. A natural 20,
Guys, you're rolling so good. All right,
well, now.
all 3 of you are able to escape this magical darkness, which claws at you as you exit it. The darkness inside then surges out around you. Cold hands grasp at your hands and ankles, and chanting continues in your ears. Abandoned, abandoned. The voices of your loved ones cry in your mind as your hands and feet are pried inch by inch from the walls. And then there is only darkness as you fall, down and down. You feel cold, icy water as you splash into the ocean.
Well, this was not part of my plan. Which, to be fair, was go inside and kick ass and save. That was the extent of my plan. Okay.
Well, I assume we landed in the water,
Yep.
right?
As you resurface and find that you are not in the ocean outside the tower, which would have made sense. But this is the prison of a god, and space and time are Torva's to command here. When you resurface, you are in a cavern. Waterfalls pour from the walls, and the ceiling is held up by enormous statues of Torva. 3 stand around the pool, looking down at you with expressions of carved contempt.
Ooh. Okay. Is there an edge of the pool? Can we swim to the edge, or...?
Yeah, you can swim to the edge of the pool. There is a lip of cave around.
Well, I guess... yeah, I'm also going to swim to the edge of the pool. And I guess I'd like to do an investigation check on whichever statue I'm nearest to.
Sure. Roll investigation.
All right, that's shit. So that's like 3.
You don't notice anything out of the ordinary, but you do take a good look at these statues. 2 of them are ones you've already seen before. They are much larger versions of the statues which you saw previously in the tower. One of Torval holding the head of Pavia, and one of him holding the axe and the sword. The 3rd statue has Torva with an enormous serpent twined around his body.
I want to kiss that snake.
It's a big snake. These statues are like 30
Climb
feet
up
tall.
it and kiss the big snake.
Climb up it. I suppose you can, because you're
Hell
still
yeah.
spider climbing. You climb up this statue, and you kiss that snake. You do see that there are stairs carved into the back of the serpent.
Going inside it, or...?
It's just like going up the statue. There are stairs into the carved into the back of the
I will
serpent.
walk around to the stairs and go to wherever the top is and look around that area specifically, like for a button or a lever or something. This must lead to somewhere.
The staircase ends at the head of the serpent, which is open, and the fangs are pointing towards you. You do hear the grinding of stone. And Corbin and Slake, from your spot on the ground, you feel the ground of the cave begin to rumble. As one of the statues, the one holding the sword and the axe, turns its enormous stone head to look at you, Zeroth, and we are gonna roll initiative. Hello, it's me, Kat. I'm here at this time of the morning, noon, or night when you are listening to this podcast. And I'm here with my good friend Rudy Basso. Hello, Rudy.
Hello, Kat. Thank you for having me on. In one of the 3 possible times that there are. Morning, noon, and night.
There are only
Those
3
are the
times.
only...
Listen, before people had clocks, that was the only times that
That was
existed.
it? Evening? No, thank you. Don't exist.
No, it's morning, it's noon, or it's night.
All right. Those are your options.
Those are the only options, Rudy. And we're existing in the morning as we're recording this currently.
Yes.
But it could be noon or it could be night when you're listening to this. There are only those options. Hi, Rudy. How are you? Thank you for being on our podcast.
How are you? Thank you for inviting me on the podcast and also inviting me on the mid-roll,
Yes.
which is a nice time to talk to you and say hello.
Oh, hi, Rudy. Yeah,
Hi.
you're so welcome. Listeners, do not get used to Rudy being in the mid-roll.
Well, sorry.
I just don't want them to expect that you're going to be here every time, and I can't guarantee that, and I'm afraid of letting people down. It's fine. It's fine. You know who never lets me down? It's our Patreon.
Oh, just a master. A master of the transition. The segue. Perfect.
You put a helmet on me and call me a tourist because I'm here on a Segway.
Oh my god, I'm knocking things over on my desk from that joke because I'm so upset by it. Okay, please continue talking while I bash my head in with a hammer.
Well, you know who makes me not want to bash my head in with a hammer? It's our patrons. Let's thank them now.
That one not as good. I gotta be honest. That one was a bit of a stretch, but please continue.
All right. Well, thank you so much to everybody who has donated since the last time I spoke words into your ears. That would be Sarah, Toji, Mallory, and Mallory again. Mallory,
make up your minds.
It's Mallory with 2 different email addresses. Thank you both.
Oh, never mind.
Mallorys. They're the same last name on both Mallorys. I don't know if they're the same person. If they are, Mallory, you might be donating twice to us, which thank you, but check your billing statements. Alt Plus, Aaron, Michelle, Cat B, Samantha, Pyrogania, June with an exclamation point, Bookworm Rose, and Juliet. Thank you all so very much for donating to us and telling us with your wallet that you support us. I appreciate it.
Enjoy all your wonderful rewards.
Yes, your many wonderful rewards.
Including...
we haven't talked about that in a while. Thanks, Rudy. Yeah, you can get lots of cool things on our Patreon. At the $1 level, you get to hear all of our bonus gags, all the things that we cut out from the episodes. When people tell us, boy, we wish you released the whole episode. Trust me, you don't. But these are the choicest bits that don't get put in. So that's at the $1 level. At the $3 level, you get early release and the bonus goofs, as well as access to our bonus episodes. We have a bonus campaign, which we've released some of the episodes publicly now, but if you want the rest of that campaign, subscribe at the $3 a month level to get those cool things. At $5 a month, we do live streams once a month. We should have one of those coming up. I need to post an announcement on it, but I wrote down a big note that says post live stream announcement, but I didn't write down the day that we're doing it, so I have to check with the others. We scheduled it and I didn't write it down. So I'll post that later if you're a patron. Or maybe I already have, if you're listening to this in the future.
Future morning, noon or night.
On a future morning, noon or night. Then at the $10 a month level, we send you things. We give you physical objects. We do quarterly-ish mailings. Maybe not exactly quarterly, but you get 4 of them, of prints before they come to our store, as well as a holiday gift. So if you want those things, come check out our Patreon. Google Dames and Dragons Patreon. Maybe it's patreon.com/Dames and Dragons.
Yep, that's it. It's that one.
Thank you, Rudy. Thank you for confirming things so I don't have to look them up.
Just remember, you sub now, you patronize them now. You get access to all of the backlog, all the stuff that's already posted, and there are literally hundreds. There are 223 outtakes currently posted. There are 10 bonus episodes. There are 28 deleted scenes. There's maps and other stuff that you just immediately get access to.
You also get access to the Avalos lore website, which is more or less my organizational tool for all the lore stuff that I've written, as well as some maps and things like that. There's a secret password to get into that site that you can only get if you're on the Patreon. Rudy has some feelings about the name of that website and the password, but that's fine. Those are secret feelings for patrons only.
Secret feelings for patrons only.
So if all that stuff sounds fun to you, come join us on the Patreon. We have a good time there. There's lots of good stuff. Oh,
Zelda agrees.
And my cat agrees. So the other people that we have to thank are our podcast reviewers, coming in from Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Google Play. I don't remember what it's called. I don't have a.
I don't know.
I don't have a Google thing.
They changed it recently, so I don't remember.
Everything keeps changing. All right. So the person we have to thank is melon.trrrrg. Thank you for your great review. I think that's the only one we've gotten since last time. So please give my dear friend Hannah more to do in the thanking reviewers section and drop us a review. We really, really appreciate them. They help us grow so much. We can climb those charts. We can get more people listening. So please just let us know what you think. And we love that you do that thing. I lost the train of thought there. Anyway, Rudy, who's sponsoring us this week?
Hey, I want to give a shout out and a thank you to the Elderwood Academy.
The Elderwood Academy? They have cool stuff.
Makers of fine dice boxes, dice trays, dice towers, and dice themselves. I want to talk about one specific item that I do own. It is a scroll rolling tray.
Those are so cool. I see them on the website, and I think they're so cool.
Yes, so now may not be the time to gather in person with your friends to play Dungeons & Dragons, but when that time returns...
It will return.
Having something that you can bring with you that's incredibly small and fits, like, literally in your pocket is immensely helpful. This is like a square box that... it's open, so it has an area where you can roll your dice, and it folds up and rolls up like a scroll.
Oh!
And yeah, it's like magnetic, so when you reform the box, it's very easy. There's a bunch of really neat designs, both on the scroll face itself or on the like box panels. Panels, I guess it would be called.
It's endorsed by Zelda.
4 sides of a box. Endorsed by Zelda. Endorsed by cats around the world. It's really cool and a very, very affordable considering that it is handmade and custom. You can customize it yourself. So that's my product of the week, product of the episode, the scroll rolling tray over at the Elderwood Academy. Check it out.
I didn't know
Very
that
cool.
it like actually rolled up. I thought it was just cool looking. Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, it's it rolls up and then you roll on it.
Oh.
So there's definitely some maybe confusion in the name there. Maybe you want to rebrand that. Elderwood Academy if you're listening. Just free advice from Rudy. Free consultation
from Rudy. You know what? It's a pun. It's just a really deep pun.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you're able to roll with it, head on over to Elderwood Academy and pick one of those up. And now a word from another very cool show.
Hi, Autumn here. Being a teenager can be hard, especially when you're the new girl in school.
That's why it's important to study up on the changes your body will be going through.
Especially if those changes happen when a round pink alien turns you into magical girls.
Even magical girls like us have to deal with mean teachers.
Yeah, like those suspicious new male teachers and their boss, Misogyny.
Even though Misogyny is super hot, she and the other teachers are evil aliens in disguise who torment students to feed off their emotions.
But we're going to defeat them all with love and friendship.
And terrifyingly powerful magic.
And maybe a knife.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to roll for that.
Oh, shit.
Find out who triumphs on the latest season of Bits Before Crits, Magical Girls versus the Male Gaze.
We are the magical girls.
And the male gaze believe in elevating women's voices, so they're not on this ad.
Check out Bits Before Crits, available anywhere you listen to podcasts.
Bits Before Crits?
Bits Before Crits.
See
you there.
So, next thing we have to do in this mid-roll is we have a wonderful message from Hillary to Jeremy. If you would like us to read your wonderful personal message, you can buy that on our store at damesanddragons.store. You can use us as your mouthpiece to say nice things to your friends, or challenge your enemies. I will issue a challenge. I will absolutely issue a challenge if you pay me to do it. All right, so this is to Jeremy from Hillary. It says, "Happy birthday, Jeremy. I hope whenever you hear this, it brightens your day, and maybe you get a laugh out of it. You're one of the best people I know. You're always considerate and kind. You have the best advice, excellent taste in memes, and your D&D stories are the best and are willing to listen to mine. I'm so glad we met, and we both love this podcast, and thanks for all the movie nights and vent sessions. I can't tell you how much your friendship means to me, and please give Hera all the butt scritches until I can visit again. Best wishes, Hillary." That's
an A-tier gift right there, Hillary.
So Rudy, what are you up to? What do you want to plug here in our beautiful ad roll?
Oh, hey, you can follow me on Twitter, and I really would appreciate some follows on Twitter at Rudy Basso, RUDYBASSO, twitter.com/Rudy Basso. Also, hey, I'm GMing Game Mastering. An actual play streaming series that's also available on YouTube, where we're playing Torg Eternity, which is a kind of modern, wild, like, alternate realities happening on Earth. All sorts of crazy things. It's kind of hard to explain quickly.
There's
so
a techno-pope.
Cyber-pope.
Cyber-pope, sorry.
Please get his title correct. He earned it.
Did he?
Yeah, God granted it to him.
Right.
Robot God. Cyber-pope. It has a cyber-pope, yes. You can find that at twitch.tv/webdm or on YouTube on the channel WebDM Plays. The title of the show is Reality Raiders 3, The Search for the Eternity Armor, because it is a over-the-top 80s kind of game. That's the kind of theme I'm going
Rudy, that
for.
all sounds really cool.
Thanks, Kat.
Please, everybody, go listen to Rudy's stuff and follow him on Twitter. He's a very funny guy, and he does some cool stuff that you don't want to miss. So last thing, the very last thing, as always, that I didn't almost forget about, because I'll never forget about you, Chantel, and this message to you. Chantel, the code word is the Z part. The sleeper agent is active. Go! Zayroth, you are first.
Okay. I'm going to. So he does not seem to be a friend, right? He is not a friendly shape. As I wave to him, he does not wink at me or something like, "Hey, you and." He's like he's into me and the snake and him, kind of thing.
The statue raises its enormous stone axe towards you, but you will still move first. It is a very slow thing.
I'm going to cast Thunder Wave at 2nd level. So he has to save against Con DC 16.
That is going to be 23.
Okay. So he's going to take half damage. He's instead just going to take 8 thunder damage.
You see the wave of thunder, like, it tilts its head back as it takes this force damage and then levels its gaze at you again.
I'm going to also dart inside the snake's mouth.
Okay, all right. Corbin, what you doing? You're on the ground.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna...
Wait, you have stone shape?
I do have stone shape. I think it would be able to resist stone shape. Are you gonna do it?
Yeah, why the fuck not? I'm gonna try it. I'll still have one.
Alright, so I don't think you need to roll to hit with that. I just have to roll to resist it.
Yeah, okay.
Which, this has advantage on saving throws against magic spells and other effects.
Boo.
That was a 23, so...
Yeah, okay, whatever. Fuck it. Does nothing.
Alright, Slake, you're up.
Okay, so I feel like this thing... How tall did you say it was,
30
Kat?
feet.
So, yeah, I feel like this thing probably has, like, an ungodly big amount of HP, and it's probably got a pretty decent armor class. So my thought is that maybe instead of trying to attack it directly, I want to try to do something more strategic, maybe.
Some strategery?
Yeah. So here's what I'd like to do. You can let me know what steps I can take towards doing this in one turn. But what I would like to do is I would like to, using rope that I have, from my Vinny rope related adventures, I would like to try and tie up like its ankles together.
Okay.
So like running around its legs and tying those lads up.
Okay, sounds good. Why don't you roll an athletics check for me?
Yeah. Oh, cool. That's decent. Okay, so that is unnatural 20.
All right, that is good. So you are able to tie the rope around it twice. This is going to be enough to reduce its movement. So it is going to, I'm going to say its movement is halved.
Sweet.
So However, as a consequence of this, like, you are now the only thing that's in its range. So enjoy that.
All right.
Yeah, we'll do this first. We're gonna attack you. It's gonna attack twice.
That's fair.
All right, that is gonna be a 30 and a 17 to hit.
Holy
and
shit.
one of them's
Well,
a natural
one of those
20.
hits.
So actually, that's gonna be a hit, and it's gonna be a critical. All right, Slake. The statue looks down at its tied up feet and then at you, and it takes its raised axe and changes its swing. So instead of swinging at Zeroth, it brings the stone axe down on you. And that is 23 damage. And yeah, and that is doubled. So actually that is 46 damage as this enormous stone axe
Holy shit.
crushes you.
Okay. So 46 damage. Got it. Okay, let me just do some math
Is
here.
that half or more of your hit points?
Yes.
Then you are knocked prone.
Can I still hold on to my rope at least?
Yes, you can hold on to your rope.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, so that is its turn. And now we're back up at Zeroth. Zeroth, you just watched your new friend get squished.
Yeah, I'm dead now.
Oh no, new friend. All right, time to be badass. I'm gonna run and jump off of my snake friend, and I'm gonna try and jump onto this big statue. And I should cling to it with my spider climb. I'm not sure.
Yeah? I mean, I think so. I'll say yes.
Do you want me to roll to leap onto it?
Yeah, roll me an athletics, please.
Can it be acrobatics?
Sure,
As I
you can be
cartwheel off
acrobatics.
the edge?
Yeah, it's jumpy.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
All right, cool.
do
Thanks.
but it can be acrobatics, but you have to do it in a cool way.
Yeah, I will. Okay, cool way. Okay, cool.
Do a flip.
It has a big axe.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run forward and I'm gonna leap and I'm gonna try to get onto the tip of the axe. I will run along the edge of the axe and run up the pole to its head, where I will try to strike it. I have rolled a 28 on my acrobatics check.
You do it. You do it good.
I do it on my hands, in fact. I run on my hands up.
Now you're just showing off.
Yeah. Well. And then I'm gonna start hitting it with my rapier, knowing it's a magical weapon and seeing that magical was effective earlier against those statue things. I'm just gonna start swinging.
Okay.
So I will attack it twice with my rapier. Okay, that's an 11.
Oh, no, that does not hit.
Yeah. This one misses. Second attack. That's going to be 17.
Oh, that hits.
Oh, nice. Bam. All right, so this is a wound again. So he'll take 1d4 necrotic at the start of his turn. And he will also take 7 magical piercing damage.
Hey, you know, it's not nothing.
It's not nothing, and I'm going to use my action surge, because I am a fighter, dex fighter, I might add, and to attack again. And this time, I'm going to mix it up a little. I'm going to, at the same time, swing my sword in my right hand and fire a ray of frost in my left hand. It's the old 1-2, as I call it, because I am not very creative with what I call things. 18.
That'll hit.
Another 7 damage with the rapier.
Okay.
And then the ray of frost. Oh my god. It rolled off the natural 20 to a 2. So that is a 8 to hit. Yeah. Who made these?
Garbage.
All right. Well, then now it is Corbin's turn again.
Okay. I think what I'm gonna do, because all of my magic is like stuff that it could get really high advantage resistance to. So I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire, which I've literally never cast it before. But what it does for us is, where are you? Basically, it outlines the stone man in a beautiful little glowing aura. And also anything that can see the aura gets advance
Advantage
on attack rolls. Thank you, Rudy.
Oh, cool.
Very nice. Sounds good. That's lovely. Slake, what do you want to do?
Okay. I thought tying up its feet, then we could like try and knock it over. And since it's
I
so
love
big,
that idea.
But the thing is, like, I don't know what I can do as someone who doesn't have any magic to really knock it over. I can keep trying to wrap it up, or I do have something called trip attack. Now, the problem with trip attack is that it's for a target that is large or smaller, and I feel like this thing is not large. It's like colossal. Or some
actually,
shit.
it is large, technically.
It is. Okay,
Fuck
well then
yes.
I'm definitely going to try and do trip attack, and I get advantage on this roll because of fairy fire.
Yep.
So, and I'm going to try and do it twice if it doesn't work the first time, because I have 2 attacks.
All right, sounds great.
So, God, I hope that I roll good. 15. This one doesn't work.
Nope.
But I can try it again. Okay, this time it's something decent. So 11 plus 9 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit. That's 20.
Perfect. Finally. Okay. And then, this is my trip attack attempt.
Okay.
So that's 19 damage. And it must make a strength saving throw. And if it fails the save, then it's knocked prone.
That is going to be a 15.
All right, so my maneuver save DC for this is 16. So the target is knocked prone.
However, it does not take any damage from your... Because did you attack with, like, your picks or your mace or either of them? It doesn't matter.
My picks.
It does not take any damage. It is immune to non-magical...
To all physical?
To non-magical attacks.
To non-magical attacks?
Does it take any damage from falling on its ass?
It will take some damage from that. Why don't we'll do half of whatever damage you rolled it takes from falling on its ass.
So it was 19 damage. So half of 19 damage.
Okay.
Which would be like 9. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you, Rudy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Thanks,
it
Rudy.
takes
And I
9
ride
damage.
him down. Woo! I swing my sword above my head. Very enjoyable.
All right, so the statue falls down to its knees as it is knocked prone. And now it is the statue's turn, and from its kneeling position, it looks at all of you, and it is going to cast Slow. Please make a Wisdom saving throw.
Damn it. Okay, I only got 9.
I got over 20. Non-natural.
I got an 11.
All right, Zaroth and Slake, you are both slowed. You cannot use reactions. Your speed is halved, and you cannot attack more than once on your turn.
Boo.
In addition, the target can take either an action or a bonus action on its turn, not both.
That's us. We're the target.
The effects last for 1 minute. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of your turn to try and free yourself. So that is its turn. It has slowed you. Zaroth, you are up and you feel heavy, as though you yourself are made of stone.
Okay. I'm going to attack it, utilizing the fairy fire, just with my rapier. Oh, he had to roll his wound damage as well and save against that. So it's 1d4.
Hell yeah.
And
All
it's
right.
DC 15 to save.
Right, he takes 2 wound damage, and let's see if he saves. That is going to be a 17.
Darn. All right, that doesn't matter. I'm about to hit him again.
Hit him again. All right, Zaroth, you're up.
So I have advantage. First roll was a 16.
16 does not hit.
Second roll, natural 20. Boo, 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 boo.
Oh, hell yeah!
So I do 19 piercing damage, and that wound that he has healed has returned. So he'll take another 1d4 on his turn.
Yeah.
Start of his turn.
All right. Corbin.
Okay.
Oh, also, actually, I got to save versus slow.
Oh, yeah,
Right,
roll
can I
your
sit there?
slow save.
Sorry, Caleb.
Oh,
to
yeah,
interrupt.
yeah.
Was that con? What is that?
That is wisdom.
I'm not adept at wisdom saving. I rolled a natural 1, which gives me a total of 0.
All right, now it is Corbin.
Yes, I'm gonna cast Flame Blade. I'm gonna cast it at a third level spell slot because I haven't used any of those for some reason.
Okay, go for it.
So, and because this is an attack roll, I get to use my advantage from Fairy Fire, Get Fucked, Giant Stone Statue, which is good because that was a 2. Please God. Okay, it's over. It's
All right.
over 20. It's
Well,
not
that'll
natural,
hit then.
It's over 20. Hell yeah. Okay.
Nice.
Strength. So 15.
Hey, it's not nothing. All right, now it is Slake's turn.
I'll say, I don't think my weapons are really having any effect on this thing.
Lucky for you, I am a weapon. And I throw you my rapier.
Okay.
All right, I Slake, with no trace of irony in my body, am deeply impressed by this line, and I catch the rapier, and now I can finally attempt to do some murder.
I'll remind you that you are currently slowed, so you only have one attack.
Oh, you're right. Well, you take what you can get in this world. So I am going to attack this lad. Let's see how it goes. But we still have advantage, right?
Yeah. Very far lasts
Yeah,
a while,
yeah.
too, right? It's a baller spell.
Oh my god. Okay, so my second roll was a nat 20.
Yeah. Get
That
some
rapier.
revenge, Slake.
Fuck yes.
It's the rapier.
So that'll be 12 damage.
12 damage. All right. And then it is now at the top of the statue's turn, so we are gonna roll 2d4 here, and it is gonna take a cool 8 damage
Whoa.
from its wounds, which on this stone creature, rather than blood or pus coming from these wounds, it's the stone of the statue is just dissolving where it's been scratched by this rapier. All right, and it is going to it's gonna lash out at Zeroth this time.
That's me.
Yeah, it's gonna make its tooth.
Did it stand
Is
up
it-
ever, or is it just laying on the ground
Yeah, is
smacking?
it still prone?
So
it's
it takes disadvantage on attacks if it's prone. Its legs are tied up,
Yeah.
though.
yeah. So actually, I don't think it can.
It's up to
It'll
you.
just have
Okay.
disadvantage.
Nice.
You guys need it.
Good.
No, we,
We do
don't.
kinda
We
need it.
deserve it.
Give
We've
it
been
advantage.
working
I don't
very
care.
hard.
I'm up Peter with advantage. Give it all its health back.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot Zeroth's body is a
Hell
weapon,
yeah.
so like we're
Yeah.
You want
fine.
to throw down, Birdman?
So that is going to be 16 is its lowest.
That is a miss.
That's a miss. Okay. And that's on its first attack. And then its second attack is going to be a 20. Not natural.
That hits.
That hits. But luckily this time it is not a crit, so it is just, 15, 21. It's just 21 damage.
Oof. Hurts.
So it swings from its prone position, Zeroth. It swings its stone sword at you and catches you on the shoulder, knocking you back a couple steps. All right, now we are back at the top. Oh wait, Slake, did you roll to resist the slow?
Oh, to
Oh,
save
no, I didn't.
against
I didn't do that.
Yeah, roll to save
That's-
against the slow.
That will be good.
Yeah, it's shit. It's like a 7.
Okay, never mind. All right, now we are back at Zeroth's turn.
I will continue to point blank Ray of Frost it in the face. All right, I have rolled an 18 versus its armor class. Or 17, excuse me.
That'll hit.
To 17?
That'll hit
Okay,
too.
cool.
Hit 17 also hits. Meets the beats.
All right, I have done 9 for cold damage.
9 cold damage. Okay. And roll to resist the slow.
I rolled a 13. I'm not going to save versus this ever, probably.
All right. Yep. No, you are still slowed. Corbin, you are up.
Sorry, since Slake is not dead yet, I'm not gonna cast.
I'm gonna kill them.
Since Slake's not dead yet, I might as well take care of the problem.
Yeah, finish me off.
I'm just gonna continue to use Flame Blade because like it's conjured, so like why not? Oh, that was bad. And that was worse.
Oh.
So let's see. That's although it was 15, so that doesn't mean it, does it?
All right, cat. A simple
no, it does
no
not.
is plenty. We don't need a derisive
Catherine.
laughing at us no. Cat.
You don't have to be
Dungeon master.
excessive. No, you absolute.
No, you don't get it.
All right, then I do nothing, Cat. I wave my sword.
All right. Slake, you're up.
All right, let's go. Okay, that's shit. Okay. I don't think this is gonna hit, but I'll try. Oh wait, you know what? Maybe what I'll do is because I'm allowed to do precision attack.
Yeah.
So let's try that. So I've got 6 plus 9, which is 15. Yep. And then I'm gonna do a precision attack, so I get to roll 1d8 and add.
Okay.
It. Fuck yeah, I rolled
That'll
an 8.
hit.
So, hell yes. 9 damage.
All right.
I wave at Zeroth and I say, "This sword is amazing!"
I know.
Slake, will you roll to resist the slow?
Oh boy. That is 11.
That won't do it. No, you are still slowed.
Yeah, I figured that.
Okay, so we'll just take those 3d4 damage now.
Hell yeah.
All right, that is gonna be 4 plus 2 plus 2 is 8. Okay, this thing is starting to look pretty bad as parts of it are dissolving all over from these wounding strikes. It is going to, it's gonna complete a set. It's gonna go for Corbin now, but it is still at disadvantage, so I'm just gonna roll all of my, well, I'll count that. Rolling all my d20s at once just to speed things up. It does not hit. It super doesn't hit. I rolled 2 2s, a 5, and an 8, so... Wait, I have to take the lowest ones. Never mind. It super doesn't hit.
Nice.
All right, it swings wildly and misses with its enormous stone sword and axe. And now we are back to Zeroth. Zeroth, things are looking grim for this statue.
That's what I like to hear. All right, I put my hand directly against its forehead, and a ray of frost shoots directly into it for 24 to hit.
24 hits.
For a whopping 5 damage.
Now that's what I call brain freeze.
I love it.
So, Zeroth, please roll to resist the slow. 14 does not do it. All right, Corbin.
Okay, I'm gonna come at it again with my flame blade. It's 18.
That'll hit.
Fuck yeah. 13 damage.
All right. Slake, you're up.
Is it the
It
turn?
is the turn.
It's me. I have
you.
the turn. Okay. 25.
That will hit, yes.
Okay, hell yeah. So that is 6 plus 4, so that's 10 damage.
Okay. Slake, tell me how you kill it.
Yay!
What?
Oh, get fucked.
Okay. So I strike out with the rapier that I've borrowed from Zeroth, and the rapier cuts through one of its crumbling ankles, and the whole thing, it loses its balance and topples to the ground and shatters.
And it looks so cool as, like, slow-mo. There's, like, stone raining down around you. And then time returns to normal, and some of that stone hits you on the head.
Ow.
And as the stone statue dissolves, its weapons remain behind.
Well, what I wanna investigate what else is in the fucking room.
Well, to remind you, there's a staircase going up that serpent's back.
I go back.
Yeah.
Yes.
Go back
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were interrupted in your investigation.
I was.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yes, so you find at the inside the serpent's mouth, where you were starting to investigate earlier, you find that there is it looks like a keyhole, and it is roughly the same size as the stone sword.
Okay, I go to pick up the big motherfucking sword.
It's a keyblade.
I carry the sword. I carry
use
the
the
keyblade
keyblade?
up the magical steps. Yes. And as I climb each step, you can hear the mellifluous sounds of Utada Hikaru, and I put the sword into the keyhole.
When you turn the sword in the keyhole, the snake statue slithers down the Torva statue, revealing another staircase upward and open air above you. You hear the wind and feel the sea breeze coming down this staircase.
All right. Let's do it. Can I have my sword back?
Oh, yeah, no problem. Thanks for letting me
No
borrow
problem,
it.
pal.
And I give you it back.
You ascend this staircase and find yourself at the windswept top of this spire. At the center of this platform, you see a figure crumpled on the floor. Her pink hair is a tangled snarl, and her fine clothes are torn and stained. It's Milava.
I run forward.
She is chained to the ground with dwarven iron, and tears stream from her eyes. Glittering, opalescent tears. They stream from her eyes and mouth and leak from her ears and nose. When she looks up and sees you, Zeroth, she lets out a gargled sob. What are you doing here, you idiot?
The chains are locked.
Yes.
I say, I'm saving you, and then I'm gonna cast Knock.
She rubs her wrists as you take the chains off her and shakes her head. And you see, now that she's facing you, her face is strange. Her features are sharper, more gaunt, and her fingers, as she rubs her wrists, they're too long, and she's too thin. And she's so pale, and her teeth glisten with the magical discharge that streams from her mouth. And she shakes her head and says, "You shouldn't have come. I'm just gonna die like this. They just left me to die here. I don't know what's happening to me, Zeroth."
Seeing what's going on, I'll elbow Corbin and I'll say, "This Mila person has she been named?"
From the looks of it, no, she has not been named.
And when she hears you, she looks up and says, "Why did you bring him here? He's the reason I'm even here."
Corbin gives her a peace sign. And then he says, "You know you could just name yourself, right?"
She looks at you and then looks away and says, "I don't deserve a name. Eventually I'll just turn into a monster and then I can actually be useful. Instead of just a failed bastard child."
No, the failed bastard child is Torva. You're just like a kid who he fucked up.
What would I even name myself?
I don't know, like badass bitch or something.
Do you have any hobbies?
Zeroth, you know her best. What should she name herself?
What's going on right now?
So Corbin goes up to Zeroth and he says, "So this happened to Mary, actually. And it's what happens when gods or demigods don't get named. Like, you have to be like the god of something, right? But so if they don't get named, this happens, and then they turn into like a crazy demon monster and die, basically."
What? Okay, then
yeah.
You just have to name yourself, like I'm god of bread.
Yeah, or like little wormies. That one's still on the table, Mila, if you want it.
She looks down at her hands and the red sores on her wrists from where the chains have rubbed against her for so long. She says, "I just want to be forgotten. I don't want to be part of this anymore."
You could be the god of the forgotten. That sounds dope as fuck.
Milava. Because Mila's the name of another god. She has to be Milava. And she says, "I like that. Not the little wormies one. That's really dumb. But I just want to get away from this."
Being the god of the forgotten, that might mean that you are legitimately forgotten. Like,
by
what
everybody.
if that means that you stand up for those forgotten? And I think of when we first met as orphans, and I think of how we were living on the streets and we were forgotten children. And I hope that she will stand up for those children who are lost and left alone and think, why don't you help them?
Milava nods and she says, "Okay then. And she takes a deep breath and then she gets up to her feet and she puts a hand on your shoulder to support herself, Zeroth. And she looks out at the dark ocean and says, I am Milava, the Forgotten. And you feel a pressure build around the top of this tower. And then there's a boom as that pressure is released. And an opalescent wave of light emits from the top of the tower. And Milava collapses down and then looks up. And she's still strange looking. Her face, her hands, her body, that will never go away. Time and magic makes all gods monsters after too long. And the damage will never undo. But the tears have stopped flowing, and her eyes are clear and bright. And she nods. She says, Okay, Zeroth. I think it worked. God, you're so stupid! Why'd you even come here? You put yourself in so much danger!
This was
This
like
place
the
is
easiest
like a
thing in the
death
world. No, are you kidding me?
Look at you! Did you get crushed by some freaking rocks or
Look
something?
what I
You're
can
so...
do. I shoot Razor Frost into the air. I'm a magic man now. Look at me.
Oh my god, it's so dumb! It's not even like real magic. Look at this!
Whoa.
And she slams a hand down on the top of the tower, and a staircase juts from the outside of the tower, spiraling down to the rocks below.
Oh, dope.
Wow.
That's magic, Zeroth. That's just like party tricks. You're just
Corbin
doing
can
stupid
do
party
that.
tricks.
I saw Corbin do a thing like that before with my foot.
Oh, I couldn't do that much of that thing.
Well, Zeroth did lots of really cool stuff.
I mean, Milava, I do have it on very good authority that Zeroth's body is a weapon.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god, you're all so stupid. Why'd you have to come rescue me?
I put a message in her head and I say, you're stupid.
I'm not. Oh my god. Oh my me, I guess. Let's go. She gets up and starts stomping down the staircase that she has produced.
I'm like, I don't have the guy that dropped me off with the boat. He then left. I figured I wasn't really sure. I don't know. I figured I'd figure out a way out. The point I'm making is, do you know where we're going? I don't know how to get off the tower. I don't know how to go off the island. I guess I can swim back, but okay.
Oh
Do you have a boat?
You can't swim back.
We have a boat.
Okay, good. Yes, that's
We have a
that's. I
boat.
figured someone would come along and just, help. So good. See, it all worked out. That was my plan from the beginning.
That you didn't even have an exit strategy. What would you have done if I wasn't here?
Something would have come up. Mermaids or something. I'm sure someone
They
would have
would have
helped
killed
me
you.
out.
Oh, I've met a mermaid, Zeroth. They are not
not
super
friends?
friendly. Not really.
Well,
And
God,
you all descend the tower, get back in the dinghy. When you return to the Wandering Sun, you are greeted with shouts of alarm and also confusion as you have returned with two people, one of whom is something is clearly strange about, but they don't spend too much time thinking about the strangeness. Milava, suspicion just rolls off of her back now. Zeroth and Milava are accepted onto the Wandering Sun without much fuss, given a spot to sleep in the berth and a place to rest, and the four of you are taken to the port of Nakama on the continent of Vola. You all arrive at the docks. The sailors are working on unloading their cargo, and Milava is working on a plan for where the two of you will go next. Zeroth, would you like to say your goodbyes?
I would. Corbin, your fashion sense, as always, striking. Crow form, I've never
Thank
seen a more fashionable crow with that sense of style. Wow.
Thank
Your
you,
friend,
Zeroth.
I point at Burger Jerger. Not a fan. Gotta be honest. Gotta teach that one some fashion sense.
Burger Jerger preens and says, "At least I wasn't stupid enough to fight a big statue."
I bet that was an insult. I don't speak crow. You're on notice, I say. Slake, I like your moves. And I think, you're going to be facing a lot more baddies that might be immune to your super cool hand axes. So maybe, if you'd like, you could hang on to this, and I offer you my rapier of wounding. Hilt first.
Oh, jeez. Oh, are you sure?
Oh, I'm sure. I think that it'll be better in your hands than in mine. Because hopefully, well, one, I don't need a weapon. I look at Corbin and wink. Two, hopefully I'm not doing much weaponing. Fighting? In the future. Fighting is the word I was thinking of.
Well, I really appreciate it, Zeroth. The next time I'm weaponing, I'll think of you.
Nice.
Zeroth, sorry I said I didn't trust you. You're a trustworthy
that
dude.
means a lot. I go to give you a Roman handshake. The most
Handshake of
camaraderie.
kings!
Yes, exactly.
Oh, yes. Corbin readily accepts.
I come over there and I hug
Oh,
you and ruin your
nice.
handshake.
Accepted.
Fuck yeah.
And Slake and Corbin, you watch as Zeroth rejoins Milava, who immediately starts bickering, and the two of them wander off into the sunset. Find traps?
Hell yeah.
Fuck you. I hate that spell so fucking much.
I love it. I
hate
love
it
it.
so
How
much.
else are we supposed to find the traps?
You just
We're not supposed to find the traps.
not supposed to
We're
find
supposed
it.
to die.
You're supposed to find the
There's
traps.
no
the
rogue in the
traps.
party, Cad. Come on.
No, but I just like to kill you.